The bottom line or lessons learned, I asked several people this on Reddit. Here's the nugget. I'll get right to it. We entrepreneurs are great at starting things. You need people like us. We are also risk takers. We're not risk averse. We shy away from risk. We like to take risk and we bet on ourselves. We're ever optimistic, like clearly Pinky Cole is, and I am to many degrees. Started 5 companies, sold a few companies, much smaller than hers, but I built a few businesses generating hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue each. So the point being, that's the beauty of entrepreneurship, and you need people like us. But the beauty of a manager, the beauty of a CEO, and it's very hard for some to be both, is that they can scale the company. They can focus on the details. They can deal with leadership, with hiring, with systems, with operations, with procedures, with the financing and all that, while we can dream and bring up ideas that other people simply can't do, because you wouldn't have the company that's there if you didn't have the entrepreneurial mindset to start it, kick it off, and take some of that hard risk that took to start it. But then oftentimes you have to call in a CEO to do it. So let me read a few points here. She says, I lost a company. I read that one. The leadership shift came as the brand moves forward into its next phase, which Cole, again, that's Pinky Cole, the founder of Slutty Vegan, calls Slutty Vegan 2.0. And so it says for Pinky and Mei Lian, it's also a full circle moment, nearly a decade of the making. They had known each other in the past. So the new CEO, she has 20 years of business leadership, including time in being a VC, media, tech, and food and beverage important. Mei Lian sees this moment as one of alignment and goes on and on and on. So I like this story, and here's what I want to get to. Congratulations to Pinky Cole for starting Slutty Vegan. Then she lost Slutty Vegan. Then she bought back Slutty Vegan, and then she hired a CEO. So I asked a few people this on Reddit what they think about it, and there were some comments also on my LinkedIn. And I think it's an interesting story, as I said, and lesson learned. Entrepreneurs, we're entrepreneurs, and we can grow a company to some degree. But especially as that company gets a bit bigger, maybe it's a few $1 million in revenue, maybe it's just $1 million in revenue. Do you have a partner or someone you can work with to help grow your business to the next level? And remember, the first business I sold was called the Small Business Summit. I had a partner. Her name was Marion Banker. I thank God for her. It was a small business, $100 million in revenue, but I was the typical visionary. I was the risk taker. I put my credit cards on the line, in fact, to go to the hotel and get the first booking for the hotel room. And Marion Banker was there to help grow the company, to help keep the company steady, to help be guardrails for me. But we both needed each other, because there were times in building our business over a few years that we were doing this, doing the business, where I had the visionary mindset and said, Marion, here's what we're going to do.